Hello everyone and welcome to the Rift. Today I have a feature match to share with you from our latest tournament. That's right, over the weekend this Saturday I hosted a tournament. If you would like to see all of the decks that performed well at the tournament, I have a video covering them up on my channel, and if you want to view the entire VOD for the tournament, you can do so on my channel as well, over in the live stream section. And if you want to sign up to participate in future tournaments, you can do so using the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for future tournaments so that you can watch them as soon as they go live, or watch any videos I post covering the event as soon as they're uploaded. Lux. I don't think we've ever spectated a Lux before, so this will be interesting. Yeah, Lux and Kaisa. Honestly, this Legend and Champ are actually pretty cracked, but her spells are just not good into this format. It significantly holds her back. I think in the future this card has the potential to go absolutely bonkers, but yeah, now is not that time, so we'll see how this matchup goes. Okay, Kaisa is going to start off with a Sentry and Pass. Let me go ahead and update my overlay. Like it, I believe both these players are 1, 2, something like that. I didn't really check. Go ahead and check. One and 2, yeah. And 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, I got it correct. Midway Lux 3-0? No, they're 1-2. A seal come down, okay. Lux playing seals? Really? You need this card? I don't know if you need this card in that stack. You've got so much ramp with this. Maybe you do, I don't know, I don't play Lux, but I'd imagine you probably don't need this. Kaisa looks like she's just gonna go ahead and take 5 points immediately. Okay, well. Oh, this game might end super fast. Darius coming down just raw and passing. Fair enough. I mean, this board state feels bad, but Singularity? Got one of those for me? That'd be pretty good. Okay, Blasted Power. That only kills at field. Kill the Sprite Leather. Should play a good game like Vanguard. I've actually played it before. I played Gravidia. It was fun for a bit, but then people just like stopped playing, so nobody at our shop played anymore. To push the Darius, go to 7. Okay, well, they're threatening lethal when Lux is at a single point. I think this deck might be bad, guys. I don't know. Okay, let's see what Lux can do. How can you get back from a 6-point deficit while also losing on board? Let's see it. Okay, Comet. Okay, that's Why didn't you kill the Darius with that? Concession. Okay, well. This might be a fast match. How did the Kaisa get 5 points that fast? Playing against Lux, that's how. Okay, Lux, hear me out. We gotta do something, alright? Can't let Kaisa get 8 points while we're at 1 again, alright? Gotta do something, alright? Just get your head in the game a bit. Alright, Lux? I know you can do it. What do you even sideboard in this matchup? Probably main singularities, right? So... Gold the Week? Maybe? Probably need a plan for Darius and Watchers, so... Maybe Vengeance? I don't know if it's still called that in this game. That's what it was in Runeterra. The 4 energy, 2 power kill unit. Alright, next game. Let's see what battlefields we got. Handle it and Aspirants. Oh, okay. That's good for Lux. Hold up. It's good for Lux. Makes the game go longer. That's what you want to do. Okay. Turn 1 pass. Not great. Not a great start. Gonna need something better than that. I'm gonna play a Yordle. Okay. Okay. What is this doing here? Huh? This isn't magic. We don't play mana rocks in this game. Okay, 2 Watchful Sentries. Lux plays this card? Really? Okay. Okay. Maybe you want a ton of ramp. Sure. What are you ramping up into, though? Oh, Divine Judgment. Now that's a spicy meatball. Okay, play this. This card's good, at least. 4 tokens. Boom, army in a can. We actually contest Kaisa's entire board with this card here. That's kind of funny. Okay, they're already at 3 points, though. And we're gonna pass after accelerating our Kaisa. Okay. Hold up. This Kaisa could die here. We could be back in the game this turn. Seal. Okay. Blast. Okay. Kaisa's dead. Oh. 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 Okay. I'll play another conduit. We're tapped out on energy. That's not good. We're gonna get 2 points here, though. But Kaisa is gonna go to 5. So... Okay, Scry 2 would handle it. Watcher. Wait. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Watcher. You can go to 5 points if you want. Just crash both of these, or do that. Yeah, that's even better. Actually, you probably should have held that. Yeah, Lux's defenses are completely down, so... I mean, they do have energy counter. I don't think they can do anything, though. Yeah, I think I actually would have kept this. And just swung with these two. Okay, we've got 9, 10, 11. That's a decent amount. Could go double removal spell or singularity. Singularity would be really nice. And then conquer with 2, go to 4. Not bad. Okay, we might not be out of this game yet. Let's see what they're gonna do. Oh, okay. What? What are you doing here? And he just dies. Okay, well, you get your runes back. Three, yes. They have 3 floating. Well, they do have a bunch of energy. 12 total. So... okay, trade the tokens away. Okay, well, gonna need to do something here. That is something that kills Kaisa. Gonna need to do more somethings here. Progress day, okay, that draws 5, but we're still losing. Hoggers. Yeah, Kaisa's going to 7 next turn. That's dangerous. We're only at 2. Okay. 6. Resolve Candlelit. Seven. Okay. We just develop in board, in base, and attack for game next turn. Okay, there's a Darius. And we pass. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Gonna deal 12 damage to the 1 might units. Alright. And then kill Darius. Okay. Okay, not bad. Hold up. Kaisa doesn't have any units. Their entire deck has Accelerate, but let's not worry about that right now. Okay, no Accelerate. Draw a card. There's so many cards in hand. What? Okay, there's 1 Accelerate. That's all our energy though, so yeah, we go to 8, but like we don't win off that, so what's the point? I mean, we threaten lethal with this, but Lux has like, what, 8 cards in hand? This Watcher's probably dead. Blast of Power. It's dead. Yep. Goodbye, Watcher. And Cole. Okay, goodbye, Yordle. Hold up. Hold up. Lux is cooking. She's killing everything. Okay, well, there's an Accelerate unit. Do we have another? We get to draw, because we're at 8 conquering, and Kaisa draws. Okay, we draw 2 after we look. Yeah, there's a Darius. Okay, well. Yeah. Yep. Lux deck seems way too greedy. Yeah, I just don't think seals and energy conduits and ramp in general is really necessary in this deck if you already have your champion. I don't know. I've never played Lux, so I don't know, but yeah, I don't know if Echo really accomplishes much either. When's Lurk coming out? Hopefully soon. I'd like to see like Rek'Sai. I don't think they're gonna be used together. Never know. The first draw is a replacement effect on the score point. Oh, so you draw and then you resolve candle it, and then you draw again with Kaisa. Okay, I got it. Can't wait for Nautilus. Yeah, there's a lot of champs I want to see. Alright, well, how fast was that? Oh, that was 20 minutes. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, let's go to another game. You said game 2, so start a game 2. All right, yeah. Nice. Let's see it. I don't know their score, so I will just... just leave it blank. Okay. Game 2. Misfortune against Annie. Okay, this is definitely an interesting matchup. These are both very aggressive decks. They go extremely fast. Yeah, playing orange Misfortune over purple is interesting. I think usually people play purple in at least the aggro build. This might be the like go big ramp slam big boys play dazzling deck, so we'll see. But Arena's greatest in Targons. Okay, interesting. Very interesting matchup. Okay, Traveling Merchant. I think the aggro build plays this. It might be that deck. And he's playing a deckhand. Okay, take a point immediately and pass at 2 because Arena's greatest already is pretty nice. Yeah, getting to ready potentially 4 runes with Targons and Annie is very good in the early game. Okay, they're gonna play a stacked deck. Just look at some cards. Oh, they just discard it for Merchant Draw. Okay, fair enough. They're not gonna play anything. Okay, just playing a more reactive game, I guess. Void Seeker, kill Merchant. Okay, goodbye, Merchant. Played me on Kiana and pass. Oh, they didn't pass. They're just... Kaisa was just deciding what to do. Okay. Or Annie, not Kaisa. I'm too used to seeing Kaisa everywhere. Okay, well, Kiana is probably pretty good in this matchup. Triggering the deflect on it is nice. Cards like Rebuke are really not great to play against it. Stacked deck. Okay, gonna dig for some cards. Just pulling the deckhand back to base to keep it safe, sure. We could potentially go to 4 points this turn and be halfway to winning the game. That sounds pretty good. I'm just gonna develop a Vine base. Okay, ready to swing over this Kiana whenever it tries to take a field. Sounds good to me. What do they want to do with this Kiana here? Yeah, probably at least go to Targon's if you're going to go somewhere. It's free energy. Is there a link for standings? It's in the Discord. There's a link in the description for that. Posted in the brackets channel. They could develop misfortune here if they want, but probably gonna want to protect this Kiana somehow. Maybe play a first mate and move it back. I'm gonna play another deck. Give me more cards. Okay. Challenge would be pretty nice to hit this Kiana against Vi and kill it. Don't think they play that card though. It's not really a deck that wants that kind of card in it. Want to go fast. Play some rebukes and gusts. Okay, they're gonna play first mate. Alright. Protect Kiana by moving it back. I'd assume. Or they can gank over. Yeah, they can do that too. Get another point. They don't value Kiana sticking around, because it does currently die to Vi. They haven't answered that in their hand, though. I don't really know what they could have. Thanks for putting this on every week. Yeah, thanks for playing, of course. Okay, well... Ready 2. Alright, 3. That's pretty nice. They could rebuke the Vi. Don't really know what other kind of interaction this deck plays. Ride the Wind? Could just, like, escape from combat and go over here instead if the Vi tries to hit you. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah. Yes, if you want to play around that, you pump by and attack first instead of putting deckhand up here because it dies. Maybe if you want the point, you could do that, but don't know. Like they're just thinking about what they can do. Yeah, if you don't care about this body, you can just put it here, get the Targon's effect and the point, and then even if they ride the wind, Kiana over and kill it. It's probably not that bad. I'm gonna play a cleave onto something. Backhand, maybe? No, maybe on bot. Oh, yeah, on deckhand. Okay. Interesting. So this is at 5 now. A flash. Okay. Just save the Kiana. I guess they wanted to keep spells. A certain spell in discard for Annie to get it back. That's why they played the cleave there. Yeah, they're gonna go here and get to 5. Ready a bunch with Targons. Yeah, they can play Annie down, get back Void Seeker, and still have energy up for it. Looks like that's what they're gonna do. That's a pretty strong play. It kills either of the units that Misfortune has on the board right now. It's pretty nice. Although they can potentially swing in with this Misfortune, which is too big to kill with Void Seeker. Let's see what they do here. Attack with Kiana. Okay. Just make them spend the Void Seeker. Yeah, they're going down a lot on runes here because of this deflect. That is a pretty pricey spell they're about to play. Cost a power to get it back with Annie, a power to play it, and a power for deflect. That's an expensive Void Seeker. Okay, and they play Unyielding Spirit. Yeah, that's a really good card against Annie. That's pretty good. Gust on their Vi to save it. Okay. Annie has like no runes now, so yeah, they have no energy for the rest of this turn, so they're gonna lose this deckhand as well. Don't forget to draw with Kiana. There we go. Attack over with deckhand. Yeah, that's a bit rough for Annie. Develop a Marauder. Pull back Kiana. Okay, fair enough. Putting up a pretty big body block on this field to stop Annie from being able to score with anything. 4 runes does not get you very far in this game. In the mid to late game. So they're potentially just choked out of this game just from how low a rune count they have now. It can be kind of rough. Let's see what they try to do to come back in this game, though. I don't really know if they can. They're staring down quite a nice board here, with not many resources to work with to try and break it. This may just not be doable for Annie, but they do have some time. Misfortune's gonna take 2 turns to win. They're only at 5. They're just gonna go to Targons. Go to 6 points. They could just place some units down in base and pass. What are the standings for them? I don't know. I think they were at table 20, so they're not XO. They're probably 2-2, something like that. Maybe 3-1. Mind Splitter. Okay. It's a big boy. This hand is rough. You take the Falling Star here, definitely. That's really the only card that threatens anything. I mean, it's actually not that great in this scenario. Yeah. It only kills first mate? Yeah. Thought it would be a lot better. Yeah, it is not great in this scenario. It doesn't really do anything. Yeah. I don't really think it matters anyway, but yeah, like what? You know their whole hand now. All they've got is push a unit. That's it. That doesn't really do anything. I'm surprised they didn't put the Mind Splitter on a battlefield. Annie could actually win the game next turn. They use their second fighter flight to push, like, Marauder, and then potentially attack stuff. Yeah, I don't know why they put Mind Splitter in base here. Because you need to hold both, well, I mean, 2, Hiddens is probably enough to hold anyway, but yeah, I think this Mind Splitter should be on a base somewhere, or on a battlefield, just to try and hold even more, because that's your win condition in this game state. I don't think Annie is going to be able to break through 3 units and 2 hidden cards. How much is Vi here? 8? Okay, that threatens this field, but it could just get pushed out of the way. So probably gonna need something else than just what we have on board right now. Okay. Fight or flight. Pushing Kiana. Ooh, okay. Okay. Bring up the Mind Splitter. That's good. That's probably why they put it at base. Did the Unyielding Spirit come in clutch? I think it did. I'm pretty sure it countered Falling Star. Just like the best target you can get against Annie. Okay, yeah. How are they gonna bust through both these walls? They just aren't. This probably just gets pushed out of the way. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's a scoop. Okay. Right. I guess they're going to game 3. That's what it looks like. Score's 1-1 then. Okay. I think Andy's going first. Fortified position is pretty nice in this matchup. Reaver's Row is also like, it's pretty good for both players. It's probably a little better for Annie because they have spells to kill stuff. MF doesn't really have that. But yeah, Fortified going first is quite nice. Would love to see a non-Dazzle MF list have a top. I don't think any MF lists have tops. I'm not sure. I think this deck is probably better than Dazzle. But I don't think it's great still. Okay, Poro. And pass. He should have 3 energy. Alright. Yeah, just a unit down on the board. Spore is going to go here. It'll be a little difficult to deal with for MF. Yeah, I think Dazzle has potential, but it really just depends on the format. If slow decks are good, then Dazzle decks are good, but if they're not good, which they aren't right now, then they don't really stand much of a chance. Okay. Put the Poro back down. Voidseeker, kill your unit. Okay. Okay, they're gonna spend an Unyielding Spirit on the Voidseeker. Okay. Play a first mate and pull your unit to the other field with ganking. Nice, get 2 points. That's a pretty good turn. It is quite a nice turn. Both these units are kind of safe. Mate is safe because of Fortified, and this is pretty safe because Reavers, so that's nice. Although, Falling Star would be insane here. You might just win the game off of that. Gonna attack here. They could trade, probably don't want to because they're really low on cards, so I think you just give up the point. I mean, I would just pull him back. Pull put rookie back, and then you can gank over with... Oh, looks like they... Yeah, I mean... I think you should have used Reapers there. So you could just gank over with this and threaten Poro. You can still do it anyway, but... I don't really know about going low on units when you're low on cards. Yeah, they're probably going to get to go to 4 points this turn. Annie could have Gust, I guess. Could be pretty good. Yeah, they're just gonna gank over. Okay. Trigger Reavers, pull back. Wave Ride the Wind, okay. Move it back up. Or here, sure, that's fine as well. You do score a point and draw a card from that. But MF may have a response to this movement. Looks like no, they're just going to be allowed to use their Kaisa here. Play a Kiana. Okay. And pass. Alright. Well, they are currently ahead on points. See what they can do here. They are going to need to take the points lead back somehow. If they have anything to get over this first mate, would be really good. They probably do. They have a lot of cards. 5. That's pretty good. You can even play Annie and get something back from this card. Really need it. Hextech Ray. Okay. Just kill the first mate. Okay, and he's dead. Attack with the Poro, go to 4. Okay. In a pretty nice position here, you're gonna be able to at least like play Annie. Untap with some energy at the end of your turn. Hold up a spell. You get back Void Seeker, I think they played before. Yeah, sounds good. And end of turn, Ready to have Voidseeker up. Yeah, nice position to be in. This Kaiser defends for 6. That's pretty hard to deal with. This Poro just goes back with Reavers, so... I think MF is going to need a way to score 2 points here to not start falling behind in the points race, because I think Annie can score 2. Next turn, probably easily. We'll see. They're going to go down on runes quite a bit if they Voidseeker this Kiana again. So we got 5 minutes left in our round. This might end up going to time. Players should probably be keeping that in mind. Yeah, this does not look like a great position for MF. Annie is at 6 and has the board advantage. That seems rough. Yeah. They're just gonna pull back a Poro and pass. Okay. Interesting, they pull back the Poro because it's on reverse. It's protected from combat. The only thing that really threatens it was like Gust, I guess. They're electing to keep the Kaisa up here because it's in a pretty strong position, defending with 6. Now they're gonna Voidseeker this Kiana. Okay. Do they have another Unyielding Spirit? To try and protect their Kiana. No, it just dies and they don't have any units anymore. Okay, well... Gotta accelerate Misfortune. That dies to Kaisa currently, so what do they got? Fight or flight? Push the Kaisa back. Okay. This MF is holding for 7. Alright. Not bad, but it still loses to this board. Play a hidden card to just bolster their defenses. Okay. That's a good start. I have the Kaisa go here, and draw a card. Get a point. They're presenting lethal. They still have to get through this hidden, though. And find a way to beat over this, because it's currently at 7. Their board is currently at 7 as well, so it's a tie right now. Could potentially just try and hold here as well. That might work. Because you're at 7, you just hold and win. It's an option. Misfortune only has one card in hand, so... might not have enough pushing power to get over this blob of units. Looks like they're gonna ship them over here. Okay, it's currently a tie. Fight or flight, ride the wind. Alright, yeah, that is enough. My 8 to 7 is gonna do it. Alright, that's an Annie victory.